sorry if I'm a minute late. Okay. He's finally gone. Hallelujah. And I'm glad he's gone. And let me mute this. I apologize for all you guys out here. There we go. I am glad that he's gone. And the reason why I'm glad he's gone, because now he finally can go win a chip. All right, let me give you the details of this trade. As I see everybody in here, Third Ward, you know he's in here. It's NBA, so he's in here. I see Iman's in here. Keynes is in here. I will roast Pat Riley in a few minutes. And why don't you take a guess what Pat Riley's doing right now as I'm talking to you guys? Oh boy. Oh yeah. This is big, guys. This is huge. This is huge, this trade. First of all, Dame goes to Milwaukee. So Giannis gets his new running mate. And let me tell you, listening to ESPN, they are devastated. You hear me? They are stunned to a woman on the NBA Today Live right now that Dame is not in South Beach and they killed Pat Riley a few minutes ago. He's in Milwaukee, okay? Nurkic and Nazir Little. I know you guys don't know who Nazir Little is. But Nurkic is the best big man pick and roll screen guy. And he fits perfect in Phoenix for KD, Beal, and Booker. And the Trailblazers don't win now, but they'll win in about a year. Jimmy Butler, I'm looking at this right now, these stupid braids he got in his ear. He wants the NBA to investigate the Bucks for tampering. Okay. I'll get to Jimmy's stupid remarks in a second. Trying to and then not let me click in. Oh, the guy's live. That's why they ain't letting me click in. Let me get the guys who went where for you first. And if you're a Miami Heat fan, Jimmy's on live right now on Instagram. And let me show you this picture. In my NBA Wednesday nights, you can bet I will be in this city a lot. me and Jim's will be in this city a lot. I'm gonna read what you guys gotta say in a second. Give me a second while I'm explaining this to you guys. Then I'm gonna say what's up to you guys in the chat room. Ocean View, what's up, family? Third Ward's in here. I like Ayton to the Trailblazers. I love it. I love it. This is the new, and I'm gonna get this thumbnail to do this next week. I may do it tonight and just throw Dion into the toilet because no one cares about Dion no more. Let's just keep it 1,000. Isn't this a beautiful picture, fellas? Isn't this a beautiful tag team? There you go. And James, get ready. It's going to be cold. So I might as well just get me a loft in downtown Milwaukee now that Dame is there. And you know I'm with Green Bay with Jordan Love. You know that. Isn't this a beautiful picture of these two together? Oh, God. Don't you love it, everybody? Oh, yes. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, let me blow it up for everybody to see. Oh, my God. Isn't that beautiful? Now, let me get deep into this while I'm saying hello to all you guys, because you guys have shown me so much support and I appreciate it. Oh, man. I am so happy that Dame is finally out of Portland. And he's going to a place where I can support him. That's the most beautiful thing. Okay. First, he loves the NBA more than life itself. honestly, I still believe the Celtics are still the team to beat. I don't think so, man. Flip side's in the building. Wow, flip side's in here. Appreciate all you guys stopping by. Oh man. Appreciate you. Third Ward Colombian in the building. I love this trade for Milwaukee. That's obvious. I love this trade for the Trailblazers. That's obvious. Because the Trailblazers got a lot back. And this was a good trade for the Suns. And now the Suns got somebody that you could depend on. There goes Jim. Jim's. Hey Jims, do you got your $2,000 leather bomber ready? We're gonna be in Milwaukee a lot this year, Jims. Me and you're gonna be covering these two guys a lot, family. Jims is my color commentator when we do the NBA on Wednesday nights, the doubleheader. So, Jims, get your Timberlands ready, baby. We're gonna be in Milwaukee a lot. Oh man, you know what the scary thing is about this freeway trade? The salaries, because Portland got a lot of guys back, and I'm gonna find out who they are in a second. But the salaries match, and that's why this trade went through. I think the Suns won this trade short term, and the Blazers won this trade long term. I think everybody won because everybody got what they wanted. The Portland GM always wanted Ayton. He got him. Nurkic was on James Jones' radar for the reason why I said he got him. And Milwaukee got the megastar to go with another megastar, and everybody's happy. Where are the trade details? I'm at work. Yeah, I'll give them to you right now. DeAndre Ayton goes to the Trailblazers and a bunch of players and draft a swapping of draft picks. Giannis and Dame is together. Dame goes to Milwaukee, and Yusuf Nurkic and Nasir Little go to the Suns. That's right. Nurkic's only making $17 million a year, and Nasir Little is only making $7 million. So Phoenix get two guys that they can use very cheaply. I don't think Ayton will be much help to your Blazers. I think it changed the scenery. And I'm getting to the good part. I hope Canes is still in the building. Flipside Fishing is here. I'm getting to that next. So, according to Wojciechowski, guess who's on the phone with the Trailblazers? Take a wild guess, everybody. You guessed it. Pat Riley. There's more than 15 teams calling Portland right now for exactly, Ocean. I agree. Calling Pat Riley, calling Portland right now for Jrue Holiday. Now, I'm going to say something about Jrue Holiday, okay? I've watched him a lot last few years, and I love him. But god damn, do this guy hoist shots up when it doesn't. He shouldn't be doing it, okay? He shouldn't be chucking threes when you're supposed to be setting up your offense. You know what I'm saying? And he does that, which doesn't make sense to me, you know? So Sixers and Bucks first game. Is that game where? What is that game on where? Which is that game on ESPN? That's regular. Ayton will average 18 and 10, but he has no heart and always disappears in the playoffs. Well, I look at it this way. He's not going to be he's going to be the fourth cog on this new young team. He's going to have to learn that he will get his shots when he will get his shots, Ferg. Real talk. Ayton's going to have to learn that. So, good seeing everybody today. So let me give Flip Side what he wants. Let me do that. So Flip Side would know the particulars of the trade. The Heat, like I said, not sure NBA for now. Why not? What's up with you? Let's see. Of course, Pat Riley is on the phone. He's busy gathering answers for Heat fans. Oh boy! So that's the new combination. You'll get that thumbnail from me. You know what I'm gonna do? I will dump the football on Friday night and talk about this Friday night. There'll be no football Friday night. This is more important right now. So I will. This is what I will do. I will do this tonight, and I will put Dion to Friday night. Okay. I think the Bucks need to go out and get a traditional point guard like Mike Conley to pair with Dame, because Dame is not a facilitator; he's a scoring guard. I think Dame is gonna bring Milwaukee their third championship and second championship in 3 years. I think this was a tremendous coup by everybody. Everybody wins in this trade. That's the cool thing. Everybody wins. Everybody wins in a trade like this. Real talk. Everybody wins in a trade like this. You can't make this up. Portland wins. They got Ayton. They finally got a legit big man that they'll get him into the what you call it. Milwaukee wins because Giannis is happy. Dame still got 4 years on his deal. So Giannis he'll sign an extension on his deal. And Phoenix is happy because Phoenix got a loaded gun right now. And they got one of the best screeners in the NBA, probably the best big man that does the best screens for shooters. And Phoenix got nothing but shooters. And give Milwaukee a lot of credit. I mean, everything was the Heat. No one cares. Get the goddamn trade. All right, here you go. This is for Flip Side. All right. Drew Holliday, DeAndre Ayton, and Toumani Camara, and a 2029 unprotected Milwaukee first, and an unprotected swap rights in 28 and 30. So Portland's going to get 3 number ones out of this. Phoenix gets Nurkic, Grayson Allen. They'll love Grayson Allen in Phoenix. You know that. Nasir Little and Keon Johnson. So Phoenix gets deeper, which is a good thing for them. And Lillard goes to Milwaukee. There you go. Flip Side. I got the whole trade right here. For Milwaukee is excellent. You get your megastar to go with another megastar. And you can call them the Wonder Twins if you want to. With those two, they will completely dominate this year. And Dame will bring another touch of leadership to the Milwaukee Bucks, a leader of men. And he knows Pat Connaughton well. Pat Connaughton started his career in Portland. So as we speak, I'm about to get me that Dame jersey in Milwaukee right now. And we'll get plenty of Buck basketball. So that is the trade, everybody. Let me say it again. Lillard goes to Milwaukee. Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Toumani Kamara, a 29 unprotected, swaps in 28, and 2030 go to the Trailblazers. So, and Phoenix gets Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and Keontae. I think Phoenix got too many players, bro. I think Phoenix is going to be doing a lot of cutting come October 15th before the season starts. I like to trade for everybody. Everybody wins. And did I hit Wacky Worlds in the building? Let me see what he said. For this new Bucks team to work, Dame needs to be more of a passing point guard, and Chris Middleton need to remain healthy. I agree with that. You're welcome, Flipside. You know how we do. You know how us real Dolphin fans, us OG Dolphin fans, we know how we do shit in here. Okay. 3 number ones, yeah. Mm-hmm. And Ayton and Drew Holiday. Yeah. But they're gonna trade Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday ain't gonna be in Portland for long. Miami, of course, Pat Riley making it up to his fan base is on the phone talking to Portland about Drew Holiday. And Pat, it better be Vasquez in return. And that backups and that kid, whoever his name is, in return, Pat. No picks. You can just give us those two. In return, you can have Drew Holiday. Not much to get one of the best defensive on the ball guards in the NBA. Rocky World says Phoenix lost that trade. They lost DeAndre Ayton, but still have 3 ball hogs on that team. Yeah, but here's the thing, Wacky World. Here's the thing. Nurkic is the best big man, the best screening big man in the NBA. And you got 3 jump shooters. They're going to be happy. They're going to be happy. The Phoenix is happy. I heard last week they was dying to get rid of Ayton to Portland. So, man, Wacky World in the building. You know, Flip, you know how we do. So the Blazers, Milwaukee is going to suffer on defensive side of the ball because Dame is not much of a defender. Holliday was the better defender, but the Bucks are better offensively now. Makes you damn right, Third. Third is right about that. Manzano said, Uncle, do you think Cronin is certified this trade? Yeah, Cronin did a great job. He saved face. Pat Riley was the damn loser, and you better believe you're going to get it next week, folks. Inferno in South Beach next week. Oh, is that coming? I'm happy because we're going to flip Drew Holiday, so we're going to get more. See, I'm a Trailblazer fan, so I'm happy. I'm glad Dame is gone. He should have been gone 3 years ago. Now he gets a chance to get a chip. I'm happy about that. As I stated on here before, Phoenix is going to break up that trio between KD, Bill, and Booker before February. Hey, Wacky, we talked about this up here. You know how I think of Phoenix. I don't think much of them. I'm dead honest. I think they'll lose in the second round to LA. I don't think much of Phoenix. I really don't. It's just Brooklyn, southwest in the desert. Because I think KD is the human F up. Oh, man. Actually read reports saying that from Vouch and Sam's and Chris Broussard that the Blazers refused to engage with yeah, because the Heat didn't get off their ass to go get some draft picks. The Heat could have been made this trade. This is all on Pat Riley. All on Pat Riley. All summer long, all you kept hearing, Dame is going to South Beach. Oh, Dame, what he's going to do in Miami? Now you know what they're saying? Fear the goddamn deer in Milwaukee. Brooklyn of the Southwest. You're absolutely right, man. Oh, you can't make this shit up, everybody. Oh. Oh, man. This shit is crazy. Oh, man. In my opinion, the big loser in all this is the Miami Heat. They're the big losers. Portland got what they wanted, and they're going to get more because Holliday is not even going to suit up for Portland. They already said, according to ESPN, he's going to be shipped somewhere to a contender immediately. And according to the people on ESPN, NBA Today, at least 15 to 17 teams are calling Portland right now for Jrue Holiday. So that makes sense. So, and every team wins. Dame goes to Milwaukee, has a chance to win with Giannis. Phoenix wins. They get the best big man who makes the best screening big man in the NBA. And all Phoenix is going to do is shoot jump shots. And Portland wins because they get a player they always wanted. And they got a piece now, in fact, they can flip. And they're going to flip as soon as possible to get more assets. So to me, it's a win-win, except for D, of course. Exactly. He's going to be moved. They already said that, my brother. Yeah. What do you think happened with your young players after what Cronin did to them? They're happy. They're happy. They're happy. They're very happy that Dame is gone. Okay. I'm not lying. I don't make shit up. They're very happy Dame is gone. Because Pat Riley sat on his ass and twiddled his thumbs all summer long. Because look, we're not stupid up here. We're all NBA guys. Joe Cronin is Joe Rockhead. Okay, that's who he is. He's Joe Rockhead. All right, that's who he is. Buddy Limbeck from Charles in Charge. If you're a kid from the 70s, you watch that as a 15, 16, 17-year-old. Okay? He's a bumbling idiot, but he did it right. The Lord struck him in the head, and he did it right. Okay? Let me read what you guys are saying. That's what I'm doing. Wacky said Nurkic is going to be a good fit for the Suns. I totally agree. He's going to be a good fit for the Suns. He's going to be a good fit with the Suns, but having a scoring big man like Ayton was better. But Ayton soaks. That's why they got rid of him. He's one of these guys, but if he doesn't get his touches, he checks out. Real talk. Exactly. Wacky and me on point again. Yeah, I see you. I see you, kids. Send some cold weather down to Florida. I hate it because the Bucks traditionally always give Miami a hard time. Yeah, they can't stand each other, the Bucks and the Heat. 2020, the Heat humiliate them. 2021, Milwaukee sweeps them. 2023, Heat beats them in 5. Yeah, it's a nasty rivalry. Jrue Holiday, no, he's not staying in Portland. I think Portland won that trade while Phoenix lost that trade. Okay. I mean, all you guys are making excellent points up here, by the way. Where do you think Holliday will get traded to, Mace? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know, but he's going to be gone. I will say by the weekend, he'll be on a new team, Jrue Holiday. And I'm glad for him. He can go play for a winner again, stick it to the Bucks, and we'll get more assets. As a Blazer fan, we'll get more assets. Cronin reminds me of Bullet Head from the Steve Harvey show. Okay. Wow. Charles in Charge. Haven't heard that title in a long. Boy, I love me some Charles in Charge back in the late 80s, early 90s. I wouldn't be surprised if Holliday goes back to Philly. Okay. Look, we're old, bro. Halftime came to hit a light and Arsenal up and Dame to the Milwaukee Bucks. That's where he's at. He's at the Milwaukee Bucks. Dolphins dominant. Bills weak Buffalo wings and bison burgers. There you go. I can definitely see that. Oh, he's talking to Wacky. Him and Wacky are communicating. Okay. I'm saying Drew Holiday goes to the. Oh yeah, he's going next. Iman's cracking up. All right, fellas, let's go. Cause I know how you guys love the NBA, and I'm gonna throw you guys a bone because you guys have been good to me, and I appreciate that. Salute to Moss. I'm gonna do that to him in a second. Okay. All right, you want to come up? Pull up. Sixers, Bulls, Heat, and Celtics. Okay. But I don't want that guy on the Celtics, the point guard who's fighting with Jason Tatum right now. I don't want him on my team. The Heat got what I want. Philly got what I want. And the Bulls, I don't know the Bulls roster really. I mean, not because I'm stupid, because besides my man, what's his face? He used to be on the Spurs and the Toronto Raptors. And my good buddy, the slam dunk champion, nephew in the building. Come on, boys, let's go. NBA, pull up. Link is in the chat room. Yeah, DeRozan, thank you. Come on up, boys. Let's do this. NBA, let's go. We'll do NBA tonight, and we'll do Dion Friday night. Well, because Dion's playing USC Saturday morning, and I'll push the NFL to Sunday morning, and I do the pregame show. You want to talk about this trade? Come on up. I'm up here for business, and we could talk about this for a little bit. Canes is up here. What's up? I still think Celtics are going to win the East. Next season, they're the younger team, and they have more depth. The Bucks bench and depth is gone now that they got Dame. They didn't give up anything but Drew Holiday. They didn't give up anything. They gave up draft picks 7 years from now. I think everybody did well in this trade. Everybody. It's a win-win for all three teams. The big loser in this is the Miami Heat. I'm going to kill the Miami Heat tonight. Okay? I'll kill Riley, Mickey Arison. I will kill the entire organization later tonight. Okay? I got them tonight. What's up, Wacky? What's up, Games?
Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up?
What's up, man? Good to hear from you, man.
Yeah, good to hear from you too. Yeah.
Yeah, man. What do you think? Go ahead. The platform is yours.
Oh man, like I said in the chat, man. I think Phoenix lost the trade because I get what you're saying about Ayton, right?
Yeah.
But Nurkic is good. But like I said, when you got a scoring big man like Ayton, when Ayton's on as a scoring big man, he's on. You know, so I think it was a better fit for him to stay in the Phoenix Suns. But like I said in the chat, I knew he was going to leave because he didn't get along with the front office. You know what? You know how that goes. When a player don't get along with the front office, that's it. He's gone.
Of course. Yeah.
It's going, yeah.
Wacky, do you think a guy like Ayton would have worked in the Miami system or no?
In the Miami system? Wow, that's a good question. Would he fit in the Miami system?
Because he has a defensive guy next to him and a guy like Bam.
Yeah.
Tony,
But
can
he
I
has some touches in the
elaborate?
middle though. If
Tony, can I elaborate more on this trade, please?
Yeah. If the coach, well, to answer Anthony's question, if the coach set more plays for him to get some touches in the middle, it would work. It depends on the type of plays that the coach would make for Ayton.
Okay.
But
If
that's
Ayton went to the Heat, that would have put them over the hump, because that would have put Bam at the 4 where he really belongs, Jimmy at the 3, or Vasquez, Jimmy, and whoever if they get Drew Holliday, that would have been a championship unit right there. Because in my opinion, nobody plays defense better than Miami.
Yeah, and I see what you're saying, Uncle, that the Heat sat on their thumbs, but let's be honest. Like, I think Cronin did that out of spite to Dame, to be honest, because Dame wanted to go to Miami, and he just why I asked that question. I think the young players are not going to re-sign with Dame because they're going to think Cronin is going to do the same thing to them when they get to that Dame's age, where if they request a trade to a specific team, he's just going to ignore it and stuff like that.
I don't think Joe Cronin is going to be there next summer.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah,
he's an idiot.
I have to agree with Anthony that Cronin did this on purpose, out of spite. Because yeah. It's a situation like that, I think he done that out of spite. Yeah. But at the same time, people are saying about Pat Riley, Pat Riley's a stingy dude, man. He don't he want to get. See, this is the other side to the coin. Pat Riley is the type of guy that he wants to receive a lot and give a little when it comes to trades. He's stingy.
How much do you give up for Jimmy? Not a lot.
Jimmy was a free agent. He didn't have to give up anything.
Yeah. Jimmy was a free agent. Yeah.
Wait, I thought we traded for him and signed him to an extension.
No, he was a free agent.
Nah, he was a free agent. I think after that one season with Philly,
2018.
He was a free agent right after that one season with Philly. He was a free agent. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because
the coach of Philly did not like Jimmy, so he showed Jimmy the door. Watch JJ Redick's podcast. He had Jimmy Butler twice because him and Jimmy are boys, and they'll talk about that situation in Philly because he had no respect for my good friend and yours, Benjamin.
Benjamin. Oh yeah. Oh Jesus. Who do you think the Heat pivot to, Uncle?
I think they're going to get Drew Holliday.
You think so?
Yes.
You don't think we go after Zach LaVine?
He fits them very good, and he's not going to cost you really anything. Probably he'll cost you Vasquez. That's it.
Oh, yeah. I think they wanted Vasquez and Jokic.
Yeah, they'll probably get Vasquez out of that. And that's a good fit for Miami again because that's a Heat lifer. He can get back at the Bucks for getting rid of him. After he said last week he wanted to stay with the Bucks for life. What did I tell you?
Yeah, no, and I'm Wacky and Uncle. This is what I can see happening. They get Drew Holiday. Do you think that then we can get a guy like Zach LaVine?
I don't think so. I don't think you want Zach LaVine on your team.
I don't want that bum down here. Fuck.
There you go. You hear Canes in the background. You don't want that bum down there.
Or we can wait till what's his face is leaving, because he doesn't get along with that ownership. Wait till he goes to free agency. After this year, is it this year or next year that Doncic becomes a free agent, Mace?
Which guy?
Luka.
26. It's him and Kyrie together. They're gonna both.
Oh, you know he's staying in the Mavs. Man, Mavs gonna do anything to keep him.
He doesn't get along. You really think he's gonna resign after they refuse to do anything for him? Like he doesn't get along. He doesn't get along with the GM there. he's not getting. I don't think he doesn't get along with Jason Kidd either.
They'll fire them both. The Mavs organization is going to fire them both. We've seen this how many times when a player like that don't get along with the GM or the coach. What they do, they would rather get rid of the GM or the coach first before they get rid of a franchise player like Luka Doncic.
I'll let you guys talk. Go ahead.
I don't think Mark Cuban is that dumb.
No, and he doesn't get along with Cuban either.
He doesn't get along with Cuban, but Cuban's gonna find a way to keep him. If you don't get him, Cuban's gonna find a way to keep him. Because a guy like Doncic, a team like the Mavs will not get that many opportunities to get a good guy like Doncic. I think Cuban will try his best to keep him.
And Wacky, I'm saying this like Mace said this before. I think there's certain star player. Dame would have fit well in the Heat culture, but Mace said this best. Like certain star players can't be. They don't like going. That's why LeBron left. He said he couldn't stand going to practice 3 times a week and stuff like that. Not all superstars can deal with that, like that type of system, that culture that the Heat have.
Yeah.
He learned. I can't remember. Did Pat Riley come from a specific coaching tree? Like Wacky, did he come from was he an assistant for a coach?
I mean, he did coach the Showtime Lakers. He coached the Knicks, and he coached the Heat before he ended up becoming the owner of the Heat. But
no, that's why I'm asking. No, what I'm asking, do you know if Pat Riley was an assistant to another coach?
Oh, was he an assistant to another coach?
Yeah, before
I know of. Not that I know of.
In the NBA? In the NBA? Not even in college?
I think maybe because before Pat Riley was the coach of the Lakers in the 80s, wasn't it Paul Westphal that was the coach of the Lakers? Or someone was the coach of the Lakers?
Yeah, it was. You're right, Westphal.
Westphal, right? I think he was Westphal's assistant. I think he was Westfall's assistant coach before the Lakers fired. He wasn't?
Hold on. What happened was Jack McKinney was the original head coach of the Showtime Lakers for like 2 weeks, and he got injured in a very bad bicycling accident. A truck hit his bicycle, and he was like immobilized for like a year. So Paul Westhead took over. Pat Riley and him were boys to a point. Jerry West took over from coaching to the GM, and those two were Jerry West's boys, especially Riley, because Riley and him played on the Lakers together as teammates.
They played together, yeah.
And once Westhead, Magic couldn't stand Westhead because Westhead wanted to reel in the Showtime Lakers and make them more of a half-court team. So out he went. In came Riley. Riley said, "Roll the balls and play," and that's when Showtime was born.
But what I'm saying to answer Anthony's question, he wasn't he assistant to Paul Westhead before he became the head coach of the Lakers?
For 1 year,
Yeah, that's when I think that's what Anthony Mazzano was asking.
Yeah, that's what I was that's what I was wondering if Pat before for 1 day, like 2 or 3 days, he was an assistant to Paul Westphal.
Paul Westhead?
Westhead.
For 1 year, yeah.
For
1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, I look at a guy, how can I say this about Pat Riley? I think Pat Riley, because him and West are best friends, he and Jerry West, if you want to know what philosophy Riley got his from, he got it from his old coach, Bill Sharman, who won the 72 championship for the Lakers, because he was the same way, where he let Jerry West and Gail Goodrich take over the team from Wilt Chamberlain, and all the Lakers did in that year when they went I think the Lakers went 69-18 that year. All they did was run and gun, and they won the championship. So if there's someone Pat Riley got his system from, it was Bill Sharman.
But Pat Riley seems more defensive than offensive.
No, he became that way when he went to the Knicks. He wasn't that way with the Lakers.
Oh, he wasn't? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's because I think you said it best, mate, Uncle, that certain star players can't be dealing with going to practice three times a week and stuff like that. LeBron said it best. That's one of the reasons why he left to the Lakers, because he couldn't stand going to practice every day during the 5-day week with no days off and stuff like
I
that.
agree. Go ahead, Wack.
Oh, well, I was just busy listening, but like I said about the Phoenix Suns a few times, that whack ball hogging trio is going to break up by the 2024 trade deadline. They're going to break up. Somebody's going to leave it, and most likely, I see it's going to be between KD and Bradley Beal, because the Suns is not going to get rid of Devin Booker. They're not.
No, he's one of their own.
Yeah. He's staying in the Suns, so it's going to be between Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal.
Mm-hmm.
I buy that.
Yeah.
Where do you think Kevin goes? Wacky.
Retirement. That's what he's supposed to be. Nah, but I'm playing. But
Retirement.
That's a good question. As of right now, I can't figure that out. I don't know right now, but either him or Bradley Beal gonna go.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's no way in hell they're dumb enough to trade their second young player on that team. There's no way that ownership and James Johnson, who came from the Heat system, is going to be dumb enough to trade another young player like that.
I'm going to say it again. And I know that me and Wacky agree about the Phoenix Suns. I don't think Phoenix is going to have any effect on what happens to the NBA come playoff time. I think there will be a quick exit.
Yep, like you said, by the second round, they out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Team plays no defense whatsoever.
Exactly.
And you go up against that loaded gun Laker team. Hey, Wacky, let me ask you a question. Do you feel the Lakers had a great offseason, yes or no? Because you're a Laker fan.
Yeah, they had a pretty good offseason.
All right, so let me ask you this question. Why do the bandwagon Laker fan is pissed off at this team because they didn't get Kyrie or Dame?
Because they don't know nothing about basketball. That's why.
There you go.
They don't know nothing about basketball, because, okay, as much as I love Kyrie Irving, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want him in my Lakers squad because he's injury prone and we already have an injury prone star. I don't want to have a team with two injury prone stars. I don't want that. Another thing is that look at the bench we got. We got some good. We got Christian Wood. We got Gabe Vincent. I don't know if he's going to start. He's going to be in the bench. He could do either or. We got a good team.
God damn it, man! I was up here, Wacky, that Friday night when free agency started, and every 4 or 5 minutes, the Lakers did this, the Lakers did that, and I said, "This is the best off season, in my opinion, the Lakers have ever had."
Mace, you know what pisses me off? It's funny. Other fan bases called Gabe Vincent trash. But once he got to the Lakers, he's the best thing since sliced bread. He was trash when he was with the Heat, and now he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
The golden yellow. The golden yellow.
There you go. Purple and gold.
It's like when everyone goes to the Yankees or the Red Sox, they're the best thing since sliced bread.
But I mean, no one can argue that Gabe Vincent had an excellent season last year with the Heat, man.
Yeah, no, but it's everybody doesn't give respect to the Heat's developmental system,
right?
It's saying that all our players are trash, but when they go to another team, they're still. Besides, what's his face, the point guard that we let walk recently, that we paid so much money. Like, let's be honest. Gabe Vincent is going to do well off the bench. He was a good starter for us, but he's more of a bench player. I agree. But saying that he was trash because he was on the Heat is asinine.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Do you think it's just that as a whole, the NBA hates the Miami Heat, Uncle?
Yes. They'll never forget Pat Riley what he did to the Knicks, bro. Yes.
Blame that dumbass owner before Jimmy not giving Pat the whole full power of the team. You remember that, Wacky, when there was actually reports after Pat Riley left that before Jimmy, the current owner, James Dolan, took over, the previous owner Jimmy wanted to keep Pat Riley, actually, and give him full control of the front office and be the head coach and stuff like that to draft players and stuff like that. But the previous owner put an edict saying, if you keep Riley, don't give him full power.
Wow. Man, that's crazy. But also add the fact that at one point in time, the Knicks in that era had a whack GM in Scott Layden. Remember Scott Layden?
I don't remember Scott. Mace, can you tell me who the hell Scott Layden is?
Mace know who Scott Layden is. This guy, man.
Oh, he ran the Knicks in the late 90s, early 2000s, and to the ground.
Yeah. Remember Madison Square Garden at that time said, "Fire Layden." That was a popular chant in Madison Square Garden. Fire
Was that the team
Layden.
with Allen Houston and what's his face?
Yeah.
Those were the teams with Allen Houston and Latrell Sprewell, right, Mace? That's the team you're talking about? Those teams? With like Charles Oakley, Charles.
That's the late 90s Knicks, yeah. And then gave an injured. I think he was responsible for giving, I don't know if it was him. I don't know who was responsible for giving an injured Allen Houston a $100 million contract at that time in the early 2000s. Now, I don't think it was Scott Lane. I think Scott Lane got fired before that. It was someone else who gave Allen Houston, when he was injured, a $100 million contract. Shit.
Yeah, I can't remember who replaced him. Who replaced Scott Layden after he got fired? I can't remember the guy's name. I know who you're talking about, but his name is not coming to me. Yeah. And you guys think Ayton might cause issues in that locker room, Uncle?
That Ayton might cause issues in the Blazers locker room?
Like, do you think he might become a cancer in that Portland locker room, Uncle? Being that you're a Portland fan?
Wacky's a Laker fan.
No, I'm asking you, Uncle.
Of course, I'm a Portland fan.
That's what I'm asking. Do you think a guy like Ayton might become a cancer in that locker room?
Never. This is beautiful for it.
Hey, Mace, the coach is in the back.
Yeah. Now I'm looking up. Yeah. I think Scott Layden was the GM when he gave Allen Houston when Allen Houston got that ridiculous contract extension.
He was still on. I think he was still on injury reserve. I remember that.
Yeah.
He was still on injury reserve, and he gave him that max extension. I'm like, what a dumbass move.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo, I think around that time, I don't think many players had that type of money at that time. But this dude was on injury reserve getting a $100 million contract extension. That was crazy.
Are the Knicks still suffering from that contract? Like, are they still paying Allen Houston even after he retired?
Just recently, they stopped paying him. Just recently, a few years ago.
Oh, jeez.
and Sprewell was upset. Sprewell was hot. He was upset. Yo, I remember listening to him all up and down the New York media. He was upset. He let it be known. Yo, yeah. And I was like, and even at that time, I said, yeah, Sprewell ain't gonna be a Knick for long. He's gone.
Oh, Uncle, coach is on backstage.
All right, hold on. Let me get him.
I just said that.
All right.
Hey, Coach.
What's going on, Mace? What's going on, everybody? What's happening?
How you doing, Coach?
What's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
I seen that breaking news. Oh yeah, Wack, you were talking about Allen Houston. Yeah, you know how he got that money when he hit that buzzer beater against the Miami Heat that year. Yeah, that's why they paid him that money, because of that one shot. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He threw a little fist bump, everybody hugging on him. Yeah, because them dumbass motherfuckers in Miami got kicked out the game. That's when they had what's his name on the feet. Somebody was doing something crazy over there. That's when they who was the coach over there? Jeff Van Gundy was over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Van
he
Gundy,
was, yeah.
Yeah, that's when he was over there licking
Yeah.
feet, licking Alonzo Mourning's shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that starting five was Alonzo,
And Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway. I think. Oh my God, it was. I can't remember. Was Anthony Mason on that team?
Was he over now?
No,
he
he was
was
in
in Charlotte.
Miami already.
Mason ended up going to. You talking about Anthony Mason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ended up playing for Charlotte at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
the
Then he went
Hornets.
to
Yeah.
then he went to Miami.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pat
But yeah, I
Riley
saw
got
that
him
trade
one more time.
though. That was an excellent trade for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks is the #1 team in the East right now. I don't want to hear nothing about the most struggling people over there in Boston and Miami. They mad because they thought they was gonna get Lillard. Yeah, and Milwaukee had to make a deal.
I think every team won in this trade. I think
Yeah.
every team won in this trade.
I agree with you, Uncle. Every team won in this trade, except now I'm seeing what you're seeing. Pat Riley sat twiddling his thumbs, but to be honest, Pat, you said it best. Pat is too stingy with his assets. Whatever
Well,
assets
give
he
Wacky
has.
that credit. He said that. Wacky said that.
That dude
Yeah.
was being stingy, man. He's stingy.
Was he being stingy, or he didn't have no components that Portland wanted?
No,
I
no.
think
Actually,
it
Portland wanted
definitely
Jokic.
Especially the part about he really didn't have what Portland wants. I'll say it again about the Miami Heat, and I don't think Manzano's going to agree with me, but I'm pretty sure Wacky and Coach is definitely going to agree with me. Stop getting players from Walmart, Home Depot, okay, and get some real players to be on your bench and on your team.
Actually, Uncle, according to Shams and Broussard said they wanted Hawkes and Jovic. The Portland Trailblazers wanted Jovic and Hawkes
Which
from the Heat.
coincides to what Wacky said about Pat Riley. He's too stingy. I would have done that in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
Facts, Wacky. Bench
Exactly.
is deep. He's like,
Yeah. See, the problem with Pat Riley, man, Duncan Robinson won't make no plays for him when it counts, so he can sell him off.
yeah.
And apparently later on, hey Coach, later on actually this is before the conversations ended with apparently Utah wanted to get involved in a 3-team trade to get Tyler Hero.
That's what right. Why don't Riley do that right now? You do that, Pat. Get some picks from Danny Ainge. Then send us those picks. Go get a player from Utah, by the way. Go get one of their draft players. Go do that, Pat, and we'll gladly send you Jrue Holiday without a problem. Just for draft picks. That's it. We don't need no players. We're fine with young talent over here now.
Would you be willing to give up draft picks for your Nurkic?
And Nurkic is in Phoenix now.
Oh,
Yeah.
He
He's
was
part
involved
of
in
the
that
trade. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was part of that 3-team trade with Lillard. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in
he's
Phoenix.
part of
That's how we got Ayton.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys traded Nurkic for him.
Ayton.
I thought.
I'm very happy with this deal, man. I'm a Portland fan because we're about to flip Jrue Holiday to get some draft picks. I'm very happy right now.
Yeah, Mason, man, your boys.
Y'all gonna flip him.
My fault. Go ahead.
Now you got it. I'm just saying, yeah, y'all gonna that was a draft pick flip. Yeah, he be
Yeah,
gone.
go ahead,
Would you trade him to the Lakers?
trade who the Lakers? Jrue Holiday?
Yeah, Drew.
Woo!
I would do that if they give me. Who's that guy, Wacky, you got from the Jazz? You just gave him a new contract last week.
Are you talking about damn? What's this?
His name starts with a V.
Oh, you talking about Vincent Valerio Bodon? Vincent Valerio?
No, not that guy. The guy, he's like a power forward. Vanderbilt, something like that.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Oh, Jared Vanderbilt.
Oh, Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, you give me
Nah,
Vanderbilt.
We keeping him.
No.
Yeah, they gonna keep the link.
We
Yeah,
keep
Give me
him.
Lakers want the
You
link.
guys are deep. Give me Vanderbilt and give me one of your bums at the end of the bench, and you can have him. And I think that's fair for a 5-time All-Star. You're not giving up nothing.
Shoot. Now we need homeboy for defense. You know
Yeah,
that.
we gotta keep the link.
That Laker team is so
Lakers.
goddamn deep. It's not funny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
they want to keep
listen,
him
man.
the link.
Hell yeah. Listen.
And get rid of the link.
Exactly. Listen,
Iman said,
Anthony
no,
Davis.
he doesn't want Jrue
You know,
Holiday.
the only thing I'm worried about in my Lakers is Anthony Davis's health. Boy, that's it.
Oh, Pretzel Man, as
Oh,
me and
boy.
Mace call him.
Damn.
I'll be doing the NBA in 2 weeks when it comes to like my new rankings.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right now, LA is number 2 in the NBA right now. So, I got LA 2.
When the season start, mates.
October the 25th.
Wow,
Okay.
that's really late.
No, that's good because they usually started on Halloween, so it's getting back to the traditional way of doing business. I like that. Again,
Now,
close.
the doubleheader is Lakers, Nuggets, Warriors, and Suns.
Do you think people are underestimating Golden State, Mace, a little bit?
No, they're too old. LeBron put the shovel in dirt to those old guys. They're done. LA,
They need another
LeBron
superstar.
took the stake and stuck it through him.
That undersized backcourt is. I don't think that's
They're
a good
too
thing.
old, man. You
Yeah.
got Chris Paul,
Stephen Curry.
thank you, and you got Klay
Thompson,
You know how many? You know the
Draymond,
best thing
old ass Green.
yeah, you know the best thing that happened to that group was that they were gone for 3 years because of injuries and whatever. That was good for them because they didn't have miles in their legs. But like I said, LeBron took the stake and put it through their hearts. They're done, and then put the shovel.
I would say honestly, I think Jerry West would do business with Pat Riley and maybe give him a Steph Curry on the cheap or something like that.
Are you kidding me? Really?
He's not leaving Golden State.
What are you
Steph
saying?
Curry retiring there, man. What are we talking about? What are we doing?
No, I'm just asking the question. I'm
leaving
just
Golden
asking
State,
the
man.
question, guys. I'm just asking the question.
No, he's not. Jerry West is not with the Warriors no more. He's with the Clippers.
Thank
He's
you.
with the-
That's one
But-
part. He's with the Clippers now, but that's not happening because when Steph Curry loses, he just do what Reggie Miller do and run off screens and shoot threes. That's all he's gonna hit. What he doing now? Steph
Well,
don't play
another-
long unless an injury take him out. That's what's gonna get him out of there, an injury or something.
Either way, Steph is gonna live and die in a Golden State jersey. He ain't going nowhere. He isn't going anywhere. He's going to retire in that team. But another thing with Golden State because
He's the beige Kobe. He's the beige Kobe Bryant. He was born a warrior. He gonna die a warrior. Shit, get out of here, man.
Now, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. When it comes to the Warriors starting lineup, I read where Steve Kerr's thinking of starting both Steph Curry and Chris Paul, like putting Chris Paul in the 1 and putting Steph Curry in the 2. That's a bad thing. That's one hell of an undersized backcourt if this is true. To me, I don't think that's a good idea.
I think that's a horrible idea. And
they won't start it.
The only reason why he's seriously going to do it, if he does do it, is to keep this guy's mouth shut. Chris Paul, because Chris Paul is talking like he's won 4 rings with the Warriors, and he just keep his goddamn mouth shut and wonder why he's been on 7 teams in his career.
Yeah, he a role player. But that's ego. That's that ego shit.
Yeah, that's that ego. Well, what I thought Golden State was going to do, I thought Golden State was going to end up trading Chris Paul for some younger pieces. You know, and bring
I'm
Chris Paul.
surprised they didn't do that.
Yeah,
Right.
and bring Chris Paul to a team where they need a guy like him.
Yeah, and I said this multiple times. I think it was a mistake keeping a Draymond because he was the one that caused that fight, not Jordan Poole. Like, how dumb is that you sided with the guy who started the fight?
Nope. After I heard what Dame Lillard said over there with your boy, Killer Cam and Murder Mace, he said that dude like to run off at the mouth, man.
Which dude?
Oh man, you were just talking about him. The motherfucker that
Jordan
was
Poole.
he with the Warriors now. I mean, he with the Wizards now. He said he a bad talker, man. He got a mouth, man. Yeah, Damon Lillard was talking about that. That guy like to talk a little salty to dudes. He known to talk shit.
I heard because when he got that contract extension from Golden State, he was talking a whole lot of shit. And then the rest of the team didn't like that. That's what I thought. Excuse my language. But
No, that ain't how it went down. What ended up happening, he didn't even get the extension yet. They was talking, but soon he got hit in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's when they went on and gave him his money or whatever. But he was talking no before they even paid him. He signed the money like the next 2 weeks later, right before the season started last year. But Lillard said he liked to talk a little noise. So he was calling them all kind of B's and H's and shit on the court and shit when he get to going and really playing well. He said
And
he
Uncle,
wasn't
didn't you say
surprised.
during
He wasn't surprised. He wasn't surprised what happened to him. He said he didn't want what happened to him, but he was surprised that he wasn't surprised that happened to him. That's what he said on the interview last week. Go ahead.
Uncle, didn't you say the Golden State had one of the best drafts? Was it the year, not this year, but the past year where they drafted Kuminga and Jonathan? They had like 3 first-round picks, and they drafted like Kuminga and 2 other young players, like 2 other guys.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Golden State's too small. The West is big now. I mean, look at Portland. Overnight, they got big again. Getting Ayton. The NBA the Western Conference is big. And I kept saying it to you, Miami guys. You should have went out and got Rudy Gobert. That would have helped.
oh damn.
Plus, Rudy's not gonna act. You give Rudy a couple of shots early in the game, and he'll play hard defense for you the rest of the night, which he does best. I've been saying it. Go get Rudy Gobert in Miami. Forget things. Milwaukee got Brook Lopez, Defensive Player of the Year. He finished second with Giannis, and I forgot who they got from. Was it from the Lakers? They got that power forward the Lakers let go. I forgot his name, and he's starting that power. Milwaukee got a complete team now.
Yeah, I no, honestly, I agree with you, Mace. I think we should have went after Gobert. He fits the type of system we run in Miami.
Exactly.
Defense first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But yo, guys, man, it was good speaking with y'all. I got to bounce. It was great speaking with y'all. Yeah, what's up?
If you can pull up tonight, we're gonna do Lillard tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll try my best. I can't guarantee, but I'll try.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
All right, Wack.
All right, Prince. All right, Prince. All right, Mace,
Good
Kane,
people,
Anthony.
man.
Yo, y'all have a good day, man.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Safe trip home, family.
All right. Thank you. You too. All right.
No
Peace.
problem. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, Kane.
It was good. The Boston Celtics, you on the clock, bro. You gonna have to put up a shut up now.
That's why I told Fred Ward in the chat. I think Boston got to put up a shut up, bro. And I don't think they're going to do it because the West is too big.
I think the East is too small. Like, Mace, I think you agree with me. I think besides Milwaukee, the majority of the East is very small. The teams are very small.
Yes. While the West, a team no one's talking about, and I love them this year, is Utah. Utah is big. And if they go out and get a shooting guard, which they can, they got all those draft picks. they're going to be in the mix. The only reason why I don't like the Suns, and Coach being an LA fan, he knows this. The Suns are the greatest team in the history of the NBA of must-see TV during the regular season.
They were like that with Barkley, weren't they?
Yep.
But they never amounted to anything in the playoffs.
Is that, well, 2 years, 3 years? Damn, I can't believe I'm saying this. 3 years ago, they made it to the finals. They should have won it that year. Remember, I was doing the NBA up here that year, that summer.
Was that the COVID year?
No, the COVID year is the year before.
That was the Lakers. That was the next year, 21.
Yeah.
Because the Phoenix Suns went up 2-0. Basically did what the Dallas Mavericks did in 06. Went up 2-0 and pretty much got swept. Lost in 6.
That's embarrassing. How are you up 2-0 and you then get swept the rest of the series? Seriously.
Giannis got hot on them.
That's right. And I told you before game 1, I saw Giannis warming up, and I said, look like Giannis is going to play, and that could be the Suns' worst nightmare. Well, it was the Suns' worst nightmare.
Yeah, and Chris Paul, he didn't do anything after game 2, 3, and the rest of the series, he didn't do damn thing.
Tell Toya in the building.
Hey, Uncle, how long before you and Coach, how long do you guys predict before Joel demands a trade out of Philly?
It's already happened, but he's going to stay one more year. They're going to work out something. They're going to work out something with the Knicks because the Knicks want him, and the Knicks got young pieces. Philly will want back, and most importantly, the Knicks got so many draft picks. You know,
they're like Utah. They're like Utah in the West.
Yeah, they're like Utah, Oklahoma City. Yeah, San Antonio, another team, got nothing but abundance of draft picks. You know, I hope. You know what? I'm going to be honest here.
Nobody trying to hear nothing about no Embiid. Embiid don't want to be the check. Keep telling him stay in the paint. He'll be great.
Yep.
But he want to shoot threes all day. I don't respect him.
That's right. Crybaby Embiid, Canes. That's right. Just give us Vasquez for fucking
Drew Holiday.
Yeah. And that will work
I'll give you Jovic. I
think the Heat got plans for him.
Oh, you think so?
That's why he's not. That's why you don't have Dame right now. I'm not being funny with that comment. I'm being honest.
No, I understand. And honestly, for me, event, and you said this best, Mace. Like superstars don't really want to. When we were talking about this during the previous offseason, you said superstars don't want to be practicing 3 times a week.
No.
Jimmy's the only
Butler, your Dame, they like that crazy shit.
Because they don't have lives outside Jimmy and Dame don't really have lives outside of basketball, probably.
Pat Riley is going to try his best to get Drew Holiday, bro. You can bet on that. Yes, I would shake my head right now, take my camera off. Yes.
I doubt it. Doubt it very much.
Hey, Portland's not trading him for a lot.
How about getting Pascal from Toronto?
Siakam?
Yeah.
I'm going to say
it again. Hero.
And yeah, that could work.
And Pascal, honestly, I agree with you. Drew and Pascal would make up for not getting Dame, to be honest. If we get Drew for nothing and a Pascal for a Tyler Hero, I'm fine with it.
That's a perfect trade for Miami. They can pull off both of those. Miami will be in business again. Yes, I would agree with that.
Still not good enough.
I like that for Miami. Then you have a front line of Jimmy,
Pascal
and Siakam. I like that.
But is that good enough to beat the Bucks, though?
Well, you and the Bucks are nasty rivalry. Didn't you just beat them in 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just beat them in 5. But they have. I see what Kane's is saying. We don't have an elite scorer.
I saw the Heat beat Boston,
Yeah.
humbled the young Knicks, and dehumanized the Milwaukee Bucks until they met the big mountain man from Denver.
Oh yeah, Jokic.
So, you know, and that guy can coach. I can tell you that right now. Canes, don't worry about the little stuff, man. I ain't worried about. I'm not sweating that shit, bro. So if you're just joining us, if you didn't hear the news, a 3-team blockbuster trade that ESPN was very shell-shocked and very disappointed about. Dame goes to the Bucks. Drew Holliday, DeAndre Ayton goes to Portland, and some draft picks, and Nurkic and Nasir Little goes to Phoenix, and I think every team won in that trade. Everybody won in that trade. And Portland told Drew Holiday they will trade him immediately, I would say by the weekend, to a championship contender. And I'm looking at the Heat right now as the favorites of that because they don't have to give up anything.
Yeah, you only give up Jaime Hawkins.
Yeah, that will do it. Yeah.
We don't have to give up draft picks either.
Nope.
And I think Hawkins would do well in
Portland.
We're
Yes.
not.
I do think so too. Yeah, he'll do well.
You Mace. I've said this when he draft. He reminds me a little bit. Jaime reminds me a little bit of JJ Redick, just in a bigger body.
Well, he's not a shooter; he's a defender.
No, not Redick. My God, what's his name? The guy who used to play with Milwaukee. Before he was a white guy. I can't remember his name now. He played small forward for them most of his career. Do you know who I'm talking about, Uncle?
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. What about you, Coach? What do you think of what's your analysis of this freeway trade?
When I seen the 3-way trade, I said that's the only way the deal was gonna get done. You had to get another team in the mix. Phoenix Suns had to get rid of some garbage pail kid. Super trick. Ayton. Yeah, man. When they put out that he had the ladies of the evening on video as a companion, they never gonna get him out. So they did that. They made a phone call and Portland, everything legal in Portland, baby. So he can go up there and hide somewhere, man. Yeah, no diss to Portland, but you can hide in Portland, man. Ain't nobody worried about you. Go play big man for him and stay out the way of Mr. Scoop so he can execute what he got going on over there. And the Milwaukee Bucks, man, they're going to be cooking with gas over there, man. We're going to be seeing something, They should be, number one in the East.
When you said that, I was laughing because he's like freaking James Harden. Wasn't James when he was in Philly? Wasn't James in the strip clubs most of the time, Uncle?
Yeah.
Oh man, they had man when he went to Philly, man. They had all. He was getting phone calls from the managers up the strip clubs, and the owners told him that they got the VIP for him. They got everything ready for him. They gave him a red carpet special. Yeah, when he got down there, but he loved Houston strip clubs. That's where James Harden wanted to come back to Houston. Houston said, "Nah, can't come back here."
Yeah, there's no way he would work in Miami because Pat Riley wouldn't deal with that shit.
Oh no, Pat Riley, no. Pat Riley ain't dealing with them type of guys, man. Nah.
Because that's what the press is saying. The next move is the Heat getting James Harden. There is no way in hell Pat Riley deals with that shit. Yeah, I agree with Kane shaking his head like that. You really think Pascal allow him to go to the strip club?
Man, he wouldn't let LeBron James bring his homeboys on and would let homeboys sit behind the bench. So you know damn well he ain't finna let no hardness do all kind of freaky stuff all around the guy. They ain't gonna let him doing that. Nah, Pat Riley runs a tight ship in Miami. Everybody know what Pat Riley owns. So he's not a Miami guy. He's not a Pat Riley type of guy.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not mad. I'm upset that we didn't get Dane, but I'm not mad at him for not giving up the young players that he wanted. But Joe Cronin's an idiot for thinking he could get like 4 or 5 first round picks. Let's be honest. We knew Dane.
Man, I got news for you. He got 3 today.
I understand that, but asking for 5 to 6 first round picks was unrealistic.
Let me ask you a question. Hold up. You just said that, right? Who's had a better career? Who's the better player? Rudy Gobert or Damian Lillard?
Dame.
So how come Utah got 5 number 1s from Minnesota for Rudy Gobert?
The owner, Jimmy Dolan is an idiot.
No, that's not Jimmy Dolan.
Haslam is an idiot. That's what it is.
Not Haslam just got Dame.
Wait, who's the ownership for Alex Rodriguez? Is it Alex?
Yeah, it's Alex. Yeah,
Alex Rodriguez is an idiot.
Yeah, you're right about. Well, hold up. He wasn't owning the team yet when they got
Rudy
Gobert.
Wait, who was the ownership? Who was that owner in Minnesota who made
Glenn
that dumbass? Huh?
Glenn Taylor.
Glenn Taylor was an idiot. Why you're giving up for Rudy Gobert? You're giving up 5 first round picks.
I don't know how you do that. How is that phone conversation even going on? Yeah, you know, yeah, man, yeah. You want Rudy Gobert? Y'all will need 5 of those picks out here. No, thank you. Man, phone up. Well, Danny Ainge is Danny Ainge is the best definition of a snake oil salesman, bro.
Yeah, you better believe it.
He's a sales. He's a used car. He's like what we used to have as a head coach in Miami, a used car salesman. In Adam Gase. No, not Adam Gase. Manny Diaz. Remember how Manny used to sell the
Diaz. Yeah, I remember Manny Diaz over there with the cane. Yeah.
Yeah. Danny Ainge is the exact same way. Except Danny won a championship. So he has the cachet to be a used car salesman. Manny didn't. That's the difference between him and Danny. Do you agree, Mace? Danny won a championship with the big 3.
Yep. Got lucky
making the deal.
Only because him and Kevin McHale are best friends.
Yeah, that's true.
You got lucky with that.
Do you think Kevin McHale would ever get another head coaching job in the NBA, Mace?
No.
Not even a general. Was he a general manager down there in Houston for a sec?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's when they went over there to the guy that's with the Philadelphia 76ers now running that program.
Morey?
Yeah, he's running that program in the ground. Yeah.
I don't know how Morey got another GM job. Really. Who would be a dumbass owner to hire Morey?
Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philly.
Yeah, no smart owner. No smarter. Even the Knicks weren't dumb enough when they had a opening at GM to hire Morey.
Well, they hired Isaiah Thomas though, so let's calm down. Knicks hired Isaiah Thomas, you understand? You know, so
as their GM.
Yeah, where you been?
I don't really pay attention to the Knicks.
That was before your time. My bad. Yeah, that was back in 2004, 5. Yeah, that was back in them days. Yeah. I didn't watch basketball like I do now. Like so. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they had all kind of scandals over there, man. They had a sex scandal over there with Isaiah as a general manager over there with the Knicks. Yeah, that's when they had Stephon Marbury. That's when he went overseas. Yeah, after all that, yeah. Yeah.
Oh
was
yeah,
having
Stefan went over to to play in Russia or somewhere.
Nah, he played in China. You know, back. Yeah, it was an old line from Jay-Z. I won't say it, but you know, he had a woman in the truck with him. Yeah, that's what they was talking about.
5 number ones. Are you kidding me? Yeah, they got 5 number ones 2 years ago for Rudy Gobert. Yeah, they did the summer of 21. Yeah. The Minnesota Timberwolves gave up let me see, make this right. No, summer of 22. It was like because Cleveland gave up 5 number ones to get what's his face? Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
That's
Donovan
another
Mitchell.
idiot owner. How do you Donovan Mitchell is okay, but he's not worth 5 number 1 picks.
Everybody, 305 is in the building saying what's up to all of us.
What's up, Mr. Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's another dumbass
Danny
owner.
Ainge got 10. So Danny ain't sitting around here with 10 picks. Probably 9
more
now.
than that, coach. He got more. For the right player, he will give a team right now 5 number 1.
Yeah, no, Danny Ainge is a perfect example of what you just said, Coach. A used car salesman. How do you get 5 number 1 picks twice for 2 good players, not great players? Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because the 2 players they traded when they were in Utah, they was at the top of the game, man. They were elite NBA stars. But apart, they're nothing.
Yeah, apart from the Portland system, they're not.
Utah. You mean Utah?
Utah with is it Mike Malone? Who's their coach there? Damn it!
Some young guy they got now from the Celtics. He's a real young. He's like 35 years old.
Oh, hey, Uncle and Coach, do you think Houston made a mistake hiring Udoka?
No, I mean, we won't know until we see. I mean,
look at what happened in what's it called in Boston.
I mean, he in Houston though. So
exactly.
the baddies is all when he go to the store. It's a baddie at the store. He ain't got to worry about messing with nothing in the room in the office. He takes it right down there to the Starbucks and some baddie right there waiting for him. So he can do all these little extracurricular activities on the Houston streets. He ain't got to be in the executive suites. He be on the Houston streets. You understand? So he ain't got to mix business with pleasure no more.
Oh Jesus!
Do it. Yeah, it's true. And he's going to Houston, or he's got a field day in Houston, bro.
Field day.
Was there a besides Udoka? Who was a coach like that in the early in the 90s, Mace? Like Udoka, who was doing crazy stuff like that?
Those things were hush hush back in the 90s.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. Because I thought they were open like that in the 90s.
Only thing that came close to that, but it was consensual, was Phil Jackson with Jenny and Bus with the Lakers, man.
Oh,
but they was engaged, so that's how they settled that shit. Yeah, they settled that with their little I call it phony engagement. As soon as he leaves the Lakers, they not engaged no more. You understand? So yeah. So that's how that went down.
Yeah, no, and Uncle, I think you think if social media was around back then, half the coaches would be fired?
Yeah, back then.
Or half the players would be traded or out of the league?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If social media was like it was back in the early 2000s, we knew everything. Isaiah Thomas wouldn't be talking nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas wouldn't run his mouth nowhere. He'd be a pariah out here, man.
Or how long would a guy like Allen Iverson would have lasted in the league with social media, Miss?
Not long.
No, yeah, he liked the party. He liked the party.
He, like you said, he was in Jimmy's Cafe half of the time, most of his career.
That's
true. He was always at the bar, or he was always at a casino. That was like
project.
2 plays.
He was
Yeah.
at the projects across
Oh,
from where I
yeah.
used to live, letting
He was in
chicken
the
heads
project.
braid his hair.
Oh, boy.
Bro, I'm not
He's
lying what I'm
straight.
about to say. AI had some poor taste in women. He loved those chicken heads, bro, with the corns on their toes. I swear to God, he did. As
No.
O'Shea would
Oh,
say,
no.
bundling up.
He loved the chicken. So the Suki Hanas and Sexy Reds.
Oh, he loves those women. Yeah, those are his women. Yeah, that's what Iverson likes. He married one of those. That's what Iverson likes.
Was it? You said half. You
Iman
said
said the best in the chat room. Here it is.
Hey, I love Keisha.
No, he sure did. Oh, he sure does. Married one.
Yeah. Oh, and half of the Texas Rangers were there with AI too, right, man?
And you know what? Wangan, Yvonne, they were getting tens of the Latina women. The tens.
Ruben Sierra.
Oh,
The
yeah.
tens.
Them guys. Juan Gonzalez and Pudge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They love them. Yeah, the Latinos love them.
Yeah, they
did.
Bro, those Latinas worship those. When Texas was coming to town, oh, yeah.
How crazy was it back then, Mason, with those Texas teams?
Wild.
In New York.
Wild. Random.
I mean, they had like they had a little bar they used to go to. You told me they had a little bar they used to go to all the time. The Rangers up there, and wherever they got over there, little Puerto Rico or wherever they at. You said that's where they be at. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Were the teams with Manny? Were the Indians teams with Manny that crazy too, miss?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
The
Cleveland Indians. Shit.
Manny will take the Latino dudes across the bridge from Jimmy Cafe to Dykeman, was Dominican paradise over there.
Oh yeah. Dykeman houses.
That's Manny being Manny, baby. That's Manny being Manny. Shit.
Yep.
How Boston let him go in the how Boston let let him go in the Green Monster was nuts. Like, during a game.
Yeah,
how the hell does
that, bro? I just shook my head,
bro. That was
the
nuts.
game. He out there waving to the crowd and shit in the Green Monster and shit like he a fan. Like, what is wrong with him? Man, he crazy.
Was Francona the manager of that team?
Yes.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, Tito let Manny get away with a lot of shit. Seriously.
Of course. He was hitting 48 home runs and knocking 181s, hitting 360. Yeah, he's gonna let
Francona don't give a damn shit. Francona don't give a damn. As long as you getting that average and doing.
Beat the Yankees.
Huh?
All the Red Sox went to do was beat the Yankees, and they did.
I'm surprised Manny didn't end up going to the Yankees before his career ended.
Nah, after he was caught taking HGH twice, he became a pariah, man. And that's a shame. Because he had a Hall of Fame career.
Manny's like Barry. How dumb do you... I understand Barry's line of thinking because he was being overshadowed by Sammy and Mark, but Manny, you're being overshadowed by anyone, really.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly.
Maybe Alex.
No, the reason why Manny got more play was the Indians were championship contenders in the 90s, and then he went in the prime years of his career to Boston, and he made them, him and Big Papi together, made them a championship contender.
Mace, this is an honest question. How crazy would New York have been if Manny went there after he went before Boston? Like, if he chose to go to New York instead of Boston.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah,
No, how crazy would it have been? Like
they would have lost their minds, man. Yeah,
but I don't think a guy like Joe Torre would have, even with the stats, I don't think Torre would have allowed him to get away with that type of stuff. Torre was a dictator, apparently. Joe Torre?
yeah. I think with Joe, it's like this: you play hard, you do what you do, you come on time, you do what you have to do to prepare for the game. You're good with him.
Honestly, the craziest stories I've heard are from the Rangers. Like, in terms of teams overall, of players getting into crazy shit off the field, were the Rangers and the Indians and stuff like that. Maybe
Isn't that fascinating where Manny played, right? And take this to 5:15, everybody. Eastern time. I'll be back tonight at 8:15 for the Dion show.
Were there any crazy? Oh geez, were there any crazy?
Show.
Were there any crazy besides the penitentiary team with the Bengals? Was there any other crazy teams like that in the NFL?
Oh man,
90s,
I know
early
what he's
90s
talking
Cowboys.
no, the Cowboys won Super Bowls. He's talking about teams that had all the talent but never got it done. But there was stuff going on off the field and stuff on the locker room. Ooh.
The Falcons?
Yes, when Dion was there. Yes. When Left Eye burnt down his house. Yeah, his mansion.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that burned that man's house down.
Was Dion gone before?
And
Was Dion
rolled off with Tupac. Hold on, and rolled off with Tupac.
Yeah.
So Mace, was Dion gone from the Falcons by the time Mike Vick got there?
Way
gone.
Gone. Like 10 years later.
No, because like I said, I didn't watch other teams besides the Dolphins, so I didn't really focus on other teams. That's why I was asking that question.
Yeah, because you was young back then. Yeah, you was a young kid back then.
Yeah. Dion left the Falcons after '93.
Yeah.
When was he a Cowboy?
95.
So he was on one of those Super Bowl teams, right?
He was on.
He's on the '95 team. Yeah.
And Jerry let him get away with all the stuff he does. Like Jimmy let him get away with all that stuff, like that crazy.
Jimmy was gone. His coach. It was Switzer.
Jimmy was Switzer.
Oh,
Jimmy
Switzer?
was long gone.
Yeah, he's long gone.
Jimmy was with Fox, and then he went to the Dolphins.
Yep.
Oh, good Lord.
96.
Dolphins fans hate Jimmy Johnson so much, Mace.
You know why, right?
He screwed up Marino's career.
No, Marino was old then. What he really did was he wouldn't let Dan call the plays like Dan was used to. And he really didn't like Dan, bro. Things happen, you know. Jimmy never thought of him as a winner, bro. It happens.
Oh, Jimmy and Dan hated each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when Jimmy got there, he went to Wayne Huizenga, and Jimmy got it in one of his books. He talked about it, that he wanted to do what he did in '89. He said, I got one player. I'm going to make a deal. So he wanted to trade Marino out of there. Wayne Huizenga said, nope, we ain't doing that. And that's when he realized, because these are all owners were like Jerry Jones. He realized Jerry Jones is a different type of owner. That's all we got is this one guy. And he couldn't make no trade for him. He had to coach him. So that's why Jimmy and Marino didn't like him. Marino don't like ain't no player want to like nobody that want to get rid of your ass. Only reason he can't get rid of you is because the owner won't let you do it.
Yep.
So you think Jimmy would have rebuilt the Dolphins to a championship team if he traded Marino?
Maybe.
Maybe. He had got what he wanted.
Jimmy made was he had a chance to pick Randy Moss and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Randy. What year was Randy drafted again?
98.
But I think he had traded out the pick. He had traded out the pick though. But that's what he said. He said he had traded out the pick or something. I don't know where he traded to though. So I don't know where. That's what he said. He traded out the pick the day
Jimmy
before.
the coach when we drafted Yatil Green, Mace?
Yes, 97.
Oh, good Lord. That was a horrible pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Jimmy doesn't have a good track record all the time with drafts. Not every coach does. Like, not every
Well,
GM
I mean, I think what his track record is when he got there. The first couple of years he got there, you know, he ended up getting Zach Thomas. He ended up getting Jason Taylor. Then he got Patrick Surtain.
Sam Madison.
Yeah, Sam Madison. Yeah, Daryl Gardner. He's good on, his defense is what got him up there. Yeah, he drafted good defense.
Zach Thomas.
Offense, yeah. Yep, Zach Thomas.
That was his first number. That was his home run pick. Was
Yep.
Zach Thomas in 96.
That's
Yeah,
I think Jimmy cried.
so much.
Didn't Jimmy like break down in tears when he heard Zach got into the Hall of Fame, Mace?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Went to his house, inducted him. Yeah.
Yep.
Port Arthur, Texas is Jimmy Johnson.
Port Arthur.
Yep.
Yeah.
Texas.
Port Arthur, Texas.
That's Jimmy.
Is that where Zach is from too? Port Arthur?
No,
He's from Texas too.
he's from Texas though. He went to Texas Tech, so I think he's either a West Texas guy or Northwest Texas guy, something like that.
He said
Yeah,
he's
he went
from
to-
near San Antonio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Tonio? He's from around Tonio? That area?
Around San Antonio, yeah.
So he grew. Zach Thomas grew up fan of those Spurs teams when he was younger with David Robinson.
I don't know. I think Zach is one of these guys that's all football, man.
I remember Zach Thomas, man. I remember when he got there.
So you guys think you think sports are too specialized now to where we're never gonna see a guy like Dion or Brian Jordan? Who's the
Brian
Atlanta
Jordan.
Braves player? Was it
Brian
Brian Jordan?
Yeah, it was Brian Jordan.
Yeah. Do you think
Yeah,
there's?
he quit
do you think we're ever
football
gonna see
to
that
be a
again?
football. Where?
Do you guys think we're ever gonna see guys like Dion or Brian Jordan ever again, where they're gonna be playing football and baseball the same season?
Nope, too much money in these sports now. They're paying too much money in each sport now, so you don't have to do that no more.
Oh, because
No.
the contracts, you don't think they had to do it because they weren't getting paid enough in football or baseball back then?
Yeah, back then, yeah. That's what it was, because you was only get another 2 to 3 million. So, but now, if you good in baseball, you're gonna get a quarter or $500 million deal. If you're good in football, you can damn near get a $250 million deal now. So
Patrick Mahomes.
So
Patrick.
right. Yeah. So you don't gotta you ain't gotta do that no more. Yeah, you're just gonna specialize in one sport. Yeah, Deion played all sports. He ran track in high school, was an all-state basketball player and all that. And Deion played ball all the time.
Yeah,
So,
he
did.
he was a South Florida kid. Deion was from Florida. Yeah, the
Fort Myers.
Southwest Florida area. Yeah. He went to like I can't remember the Vanguard High School in Fort Myers or something like that.
Oh, okay. Got a public school or
Bishop
private
Verreau.
school?
My mistake. He went to Bishop Verreau.
That was a private school?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Uncle.
Yeah.
So for you, like when it comes to the Dolphins specifically, what do you want to see against the Bills? Like, Is there specific things you want to see us improve on? That
The defense to play 60 minutes.
You think our defense doesn't play 60 minutes? It's either first half or second half?
Yeah.
There's nothing on the offense you want to see us improve?
They ran for 350 yards, didn't they?
Besides, I say the stupid penalties.
Threw for 300 and ran for 300. What more you want? They put 70 points on the board. They played Madden on it. They played Madden in college football.
Yep, that's what they did.
Nobody saw that coming.
Neither I said they scored 60 last week.
But you didn't see 70.
You said they would go. Oh, okay. Well, hell, you damn.
I think Denver's dead man walking, coach.
Sean Payton, you think?
Yeah,
Payton
look like, man. Hell no. We're going to walk in the building and say these guys are terrible.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell going on over there, man. They supposed to have some talent over there in Denver. They ain't doing shit. 70 points. You did with 10 touchdowns.
It looked like by the end of the second quarter.
Y'all should have kicked the field goal on them hoes. Shit, y'all already gonna put 70 on them. Well, break the record. Shit. Like, nah, I ain't gonna break the record on you. Shit, fuck them hoes. Excuse my French, man. But nah, man, I'm not with that. I put 70 on them. I'm gonna put 73 on them.
Uncle and Coach, I was saying this when it comes to when I look at a guy like McDaniel in terms of innovation, in terms of offense, I said he reminds you a little bit of Mike Leach. Mike Leach in terms of Leach was an innovative coach, but another person told me he's a mix of Mike Marks, Great Show on Turf, and Mike Shanahan. Which one do you see more of, Uncle? Mike Marks and Shanahan or a Mike Leach?
His basis would be off the Shanahan tree, so he's running the West Coast offense with his own principles. So he's not no Mike. Well, probably because y'all don't use the tight end. That's why you saying. But I ain't seen him hanging too out to dry like he did last year.
No,
he's not hanging him out to. He ain't hanging him out to dry. So there ain't no Mike Marks. He got weapons, man. He got speed galore over there. So he's just running the system that he's running from Kyle. That's all he's doing. He's running that same system. And just probably running a little more deeper routes because the guys are faster, forcing him to get the ball out of hand quick. He know when to attack the ball with Tua because his lack of arm strength.
We're using a lot of yak plays.
Kyle,
yeah, we're using a lot of yak plays, Coach.
Yeah,
that's what it is. We're not using a lot of pure deep, like traditional deep passes. We're using a lot of short and intermediate passes that create yards after catch and stuff like that. We're not using like the deep passes like people like.
No, hell no. I ain't got the arm for that. Oh, you got to use it. Yeah, he's using the guy very well. He know how to use Tua. He know his strength and he minimizes weaknesses. That's what a coach do. So, yeah. He's going to get, right now, he's, if they keep scoring like this, he'll get coach of the year. He'll get that because of the offense. But we'll see what's up with it. I got Buffalo this week. See what Buffalo very well what y'all doing. So we're going to see if y'all see what the team know when they know y'all coming now. They know what y'all gonna do. So we're gonna see what the team do to y'all now when they know what you're capable of really doing now.
Do they have the talent to keep up with our receivers though? At DB, do they have the talent to keep up with our receivers in Waddle and Reek? Though, Coach.
Man, they better have the pass rush. They better have the pass rush to get to your quarterback, man. That's what they better have. They don't have that. You ain't got a chance. You got to get to the quarterback over here, and you got to be able to play the right coverage at the right time. But If they're gonna let teams run for 300 yards on them, you can't let Miami run the ball too. That's not gonna work. You can't let people have two-way goals now. You got to stop the run, because if you ain't stop the run, that means safeties is coming up on the field. Now you're done. That's the bad thing. That's how you put 70 points on somebody, because y'all able to run off your pass and pass off your run.
Someone said this, Uncle, that we basically had 2 35-10 games in one game.
That's true, but like Coach just said, don't think Buffalo's not going to be prepared.
Yeah. And our idiot fan base thinks we're going to blow out Buffalo by 10, 15 points. I'm like, no, it's a rivalry game. There's no way in hell we're going to blow out Buffalo in their home by 10 or 15, even 20 points. You really think McDermott's going to allow that to happen?
Well, the key is the only way you're going to, I mean, if Josh Allen wants to contribute to turning the ball over 2 to 3 times, I mean, you blow them out. They got to help you. Okay? It doesn't, they got to help you for you to blow them out, in my opinion. Turn the ball over. But can y'all beat them by 10? Yeah, it depends on how they playing up there. I mean, Buffalo can't turn the ball over. They know that. They know they do that. They're done. They ain't going to be in that jet shit you did week 1. You will get ran out of the water if you turn the ball over against the Dolphins right now. You will get ran out the building, man. So ain't none of that. We just being 100, but you got it.
Oh, Uncle, someone in the chat said the point spread is 13.5. Are you taking that, or are you staying away from that?
For who?
For the Dolphins.
That point spread is not 13.5. Who's telling that lie? That point spread's 4.5 Buffalo.
Whoa. So who coming in here putting misinformation in here, man? Who doing that shit, man?
I don't know, man.
No dude named Jim's. Can't do that, man.
It's not Jim. Jim's my boy. It's not that. I'm checking it right now from the Vegas odds. It's not that at all.
He must be looking at USC Colorado. He's looking at USC Colorado. That's what he's looking at.
Oh, okay. That last I saw was 21.5 USC.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving Colorado 10 points, and I'm being generous. There is no way they're going to be shut out. I'm being generous when I say 10 points, but
oh, now it's a field goal. So they took off 1.5 points. It's 2.5.
Okay.
They took off 2 points.
Vegas ain't buying it. See, Vegas know who the opponent that they played last week was Carnival Trash. So now, that's what that was on, because if they did that against a good opponent, then they might have gave them a little bit more favor.
A lot of money is going on the Dolphins. A lot of people are betting on the Dolphins to beat Buffalo.
That's why.
Let me see the over under.
Yeah, Uncle, do you think I'm being generous giving Colorado 10 points against USC?
Again, I think Colorado, the problem with them is simple. In the trenches, they're too small. They got HBCU guys. Dion will correct that. He hired Warren Sapp. So Warren Sapp is on the trail right now. That's why he's coming in next year. He's on the trail recruiting big defensive linemen for Dion.
All Warren Sapp has to do is put his Tampa Super Bowl ring down on the table.
That is true.
Yeah, because he got to go get his bachelor's degree right quick, and then he'll be ready to come in next year and coach.
See, does Warren have coaching experience though?
He was with Dion at Jackson State.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he was with Dion on that coaching staff at Jackson. With that same, let's hope Dion doesn't have the same issues where players are stealing his TV from his office like he was at Jackson State.
No, he don't got to worry about that. This Boulder, Colorado. They got the Colorado cops up there, bruh. They're not doing none of that stupid shit up there.
That's why
these universities is got. You don't know.
Than people think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why he got
So
up out of
Boulder.
there.
So Colorado is not going to have the same issues as Jackson State because they have better.
Hell no.
Nope.
Have you ever heard anything going on at USC? Have you ever heard any problem going on? Hell no. And guess where USC? Right across the street from the fucking hood, South Central.
Yep.
I had a dude that told me about me. I know a dude that lived in South Central. I said, man, what them South Central guys be going over there at USC? Man, that guy looked at me like I was crazy. What? What? They wouldn't dare. I said, hold on. Them gangsters ain't going on over there. No, he said, them USC cops, they will smoke you over there. I hate to say it, they will shoot you. They will smoke you over there, man. You go over there playing. So them cops over there on the universities, they do not play, bro.
Yeah,
they don't play.
Uncle.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, nah, ain't no crime in Boulder, bro. They ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
that's like
playing
the
that
middle
in
class.
the
That's the upper
college
class,
town,
middle class. There ain't no poverty there. That's upper rich and upper middle class people.
Very
there.
wealthy people live in Boulder.
Absolutely. So that's no problem with that. But yeah, everything will be yeah, he's gonna have to go get the big uglies down there, man. He got to get the meat and potatoes guys down there, man. You know. But you know, your boy Whitlock say that Deion ain't doing no recruiting over there. He said they rank number 75 in all the boys. Whitlock is not co-signing Deion at all.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
But it's all good. You know, I'm watching them. Yeah, I seen the Oregon game. That was terrible display of football. That was terrible. Y'all can't, man. They can't block nothing over there.
Yeah. What you guys were talking about is a perfect. Core Gables in the 80s is a perfect example of that too, because Michael Irvin and a whole bunch of players around that time were saying that the police would actually follow them around. Like Core Gables police would actually follow during those document. Remember the documentaries, Mace?
I saw it 2 weeks ago. Yep.
Yeah. Irvin and I can't. The guy who passed away. The defensive tackle, Jerome Brown said it multiple times in those cops would follow them around and stuff like that, just because they were black and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep.
So I see what you and Coach are saying. In Colorado, they're not going to allow players to get away with that type of hood shit, basically, because of the police. The on-campus.
Well, first of all, you know what I'm saying, you know, they're not going to allow it. They're going to screen the guys, you know. So Colorado already told Deion who they can bring and can't bring. They already told them they're not going to accept. So they're not going to bring anybody to their campus. It's not going to happen. You know, don't think Deion didn't get briefed when he came in the door. I said, this is our criteria on what kind of guys we want here. Now, we don't care about the background and all that, but he can't be wrist washing, bro. Ain't bringing no crazy guys over there. Not like that.
Yep.
Hey,
cut guys.
Uncle, I have to drop out. I have to come up to finish what I was saying because my audio went out. I have to drop off and go walk my dog real quick. And are you?
No, I'll be gone, bro. I'll be back tonight to roast Deion.
Okay, yeah.
So pull up later on tonight. We'll have fun roasting Deion.
That's gonna be fun. I want to see how crazy it gets.
Yeah, we know Deion bashing is going down. You know, because I'm gonna sit back and chill. You know, like I told Cat, I'm a football guy, man. You know, I'm not a Deion guy. I'm a football guy. So don't give me a screw. Don't think I want shit. I see crap on the field. I'm talking down, man. I'm not like these old man. they're talking about, oh yeah, I got a whole lot of information. Even the bandwagon guys already said, man, they pretty much if Colorado keep getting done dirty, they're gonna go back to doing their shows and shit, getting money. They're not gonna take no damn Saturday off and lose money and y'all getting their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So, but Deion already told them, you want this kind of hoopla, you gotta win. If you don't win, it'll be back like it was. But I'm gonna get out of here, Mace. Shit, when you crank it back up, I'll be up here, man.
Yeah, I'll be up there.
Seeing
Everybody
what's
look
up.
at the thumbnail. That's tonight, 8:15 Eastern time. There's Deion Sanders, Phil, Pookie, and Ray Ray, and Black America. Enjoy your dinner. Everybody get home straight from the plantation. And I'll see you in exactly 3 hours, everybody. Thanks for being here, everybody. Love you guys, man. Appreciate you. Jim's Third Ward, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you guys. People in the clouds, hit that like button. Number 8:15 tonight. Did Deion fail Pookie and Ray Ray and Black America? We'll see you then, everybody.